Chapter 13 Shelter for All. Let's begin. Houses are the shelters for humans. Everyone needs shelter to live in. It protects one from harsh weather, theft, and wild animals. Like humans, some insects also live in houses with a number of members. Such insects are very social. Let's read about their houses and families. Ants. Ants are social insects that live in colonies. It takes many days for ants to build a colony. Their colony consists of various chambers which are used to store food and other purposes. In a colony, there are three types of ants, which are queen ant, female workers, and male ants. They all live together in an anthill. Bees. Bees are also social insects. They all live together in a beehive. A strong, healthy bee colony may contain 50,000 to 60,000 bees. The bees are also of three types: queen bee, female bees, and drones. They work together to build a colony and live together in large, well-organized family groups. Different types of houses or shelters are seen at different places because of the factors like climate of that place, availability of building materials, economic status of house owner, etc. Hilly and cold regions. In hilly and cold regions, houses are made up of wood. These houses usually have sloping roofs. Sloping roofs do not allow rainwater or snowfall to collect and make the house cold and damp. Some houses in such areas also have fireplaces to keep the rooms warm. Polar regions. In polar regions where the land is always covered with ice and snow, houses called igloos. Igloos are made up of blocks of ice. The igloo is a house for the Eskimos. The floor of an igloo is covered with animal skin to keep it warm. Flood-prone regions. Houses built on the raised platforms or poles called stilts. Stilts are common in flood-prone areas. People in this area build their huts above the ground on bamboo pillars. Stilt keeps the house safe from floodwater as well as from the snakes and insects. Earthquake-prone regions. In earthquake-prone regions, houses are made up of bamboo and wood to prevent injury in case the house collapses. Hot regions. The places having very hot climatic conditions have houses with thick walls plastered with mud. Their roofs are covered with straw or other plant materials to save the roof from being heated due to sun. Moderate climatic regions. In the places having normal climatic conditions, people use bricks and stones to construct the houses. These houses have thick walls, high ceilings, flat roofs, and a number of doors and windows. You must know, nomads are the people who move from place to place. According to their requirements, they live in temporary houses called tents. Tents are made up of thick cloth called canvas. Houseboats are movable houses that are most common in the lakes of Kashmir and Kerala. Different houses in the same region. The amount of money a person spent to construct a house depends on his income. A rich person can spend more to add luxury comforts in his house. On the other hand, an average income person can spend only to fulfill his basic needs. This is the reason behind different houses in the same region. The region where all such houses are there and people living with their families is called neighborhood. They all share common facilities like electricity, water, sewage, parks, shops, etc. On the basis of the number of people living in an area, the settlement is divided into? Hamlet. It is a small settlement, particularly small to a village. It is clustered together close to the road. All the settlers of a hamlet are engaged in the same profession. Village. It is a small community or group of kacha houses in a rural area. It is usually smaller than a town. Town. It is a community of people ranging from few hundreds to several thousands. Usually a town is thought of as larger than a village but smaller than a city. City. It is a large human settlement. It can be defined as a permanent and densely settled place. Cities generally have extensive systems for housing, transportation, sanitation, and communication. Animals' shelters. Animals also need shelter to live in. Animals who live on land and ground are called terrestrial animals, such as cow, cat, horse, donkey, etc. Animals who live in water are called aquatic animals, such as whale, dolphin, crab, octopus, etc. Some animals live both in water and on land. They are called amphibians, such as frog, crocodile, alligator, etc. Some animals fly in air and rest on trees are called aerial animals. It includes birds, mostly such as crow, eagle, parrot, etc. Must try. Like ants, termites also live in colonies. Search on them and prepare a detailed report on the same.